So, you got yourself a ball python, or maybe you're thinking about it. They seem easy to care for, right? A tank, a heat source, some food every couple of weeks, simple. But here's the truth. Most owners don't realize they're making serious mistakes that could harm their snake. Some of these mistakes, they're more common than you think. Let's start with something terrifying. Your ball python could be sick right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Unlike dogs or cats, these snakes are experts at hiding illness. They evolved that way in the wild. A sick or weak snake becomes easy prey, so they act normal even when something is seriously wrong. By the time you notice symptoms, loss of appetite, lethargy, wheezing, it could be too late. Respiratory infections, mouth rot, and parasites are some of the biggest threats. The best way to catch them early? Regular weight checks and careful monitoring of behavior. A sudden change in activity levels or eating habits should never be ignored. Now about feeding. A lot of new owners think live feeding is more natural and better for their snake. But here's what they don't realize: live rodents fight back. A single bite from a rat can cause serious injuries, infections, or even death. Ball pythons aren't aggressive hunters. They rely on ambush tactics and don't always strike fast enough. This means an injured rodent could turn on them in an instant. The safest option? Frozen-thawed prey. It's just as nutritious and eliminates the risk of injury. If your snake refuses, there are proven techniques to encourage feeding, like warming the prey, scenting it, or using tongs to mimic movement. Another hidden danger? Improper temperature and humidity. You might think your enclosure is set up just fine, but if you're not using an accurate thermometer and hygrometer, you're playing a dangerous game. Ball pythons need a temperature gradient, around 88 to 92 degrees Fahrenheit on the warm side, and 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit on the cool side. And humidity? It should stay between 50 to 60%, but during shedding, it needs to be closer to 70%. If humidity drops too low, your snake could have trouble shedding, leading to stuck skin and potential infections. Too high, and respiratory infections become a real threat. The solution? A proper heat source, a thermostat, and regular misting if necessary. And speaking of stress, handling mistakes are another major issue. Ball pythons are calm snakes, but they're still reptiles, not cuddly pets. Picking them up at the wrong time, especially after feeding, can cause regurgitation, which is dangerous and stressful for them. Some owners also handle their snake too frequently, not realizing that too much interaction can lead to stress, loss of appetite, and defensive behaviors. The key? Let your snake settle in after bringing it home. Give it at least a week before handling, and after feeding, wait 48 hours before picking it up again. Now let's talk about one of the biggest myths out there: enclosure size. A lot of people believe that ball pythons need a huge tank to be happy, but that's not true. These snakes prefer tight, secure spaces. A young ball python placed in a large open tank will often refuse to eat due to stress. Instead of focusing on tank size, focus on providing plenty of hiding spots. A stressed snake will hide more, while a comfortable one will explore. And then there's the myth about handling aggression. If your ball python is striking at you, it's not being mean, it's scared or hungry. The biggest mistake? Handling your snake at the wrong time. If they're in shed, leave them alone. If they've been fasting for a while, don't surprise them by reaching in quickly. They might mistake your hand for food. Always approach from the side, not from above, since they associate overhead movements with predators. Finally, let's talk about something that most owners don't even consider: hydration. Sure, you provide a water bowl, but did you know some ball pythons won't drink unless they feel safe doing so? Placing the water bowl in an exposed area could mean your snake isn't drinking enough. A dehydrated snake can develop shedding problems and kidney issues over time. The best practice? Make sure your snake has access to fresh, clean water in a spot where it feels secure. Owning a ball python isn't just about setting up a tank and feeding it once in a while. It's about understanding their instincts, recognizing hidden dangers, and making sure they thrive in captivity. If you want your snake to live a long, healthy life, avoid these mistakes at all costs, because sometimes what you don't know can hurt them. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing reptile facts and care tips. Let me know in the comments, what's the most surprising thing you've learned about ball pythons?